At the beginning of the story, we see a meteor rushing toward Earth at full speed. As soon as it collides with the atmosphere, a mysterious portal suddenly opens. The people on the ground have no idea what's happening in the sky. Then they notice something emerging from that portal. What comes out was a snake-like monster. Terrified, everyone starts running for their lives. But against the monster's overwhelming power, these innocent people stand no chance. A single creature destroys an entire lively city in moments. And with that, doomsday begins. 10 years have passed since that day. Now portals opening and monsters attacking have become a common occurrence. In the early years, humanity suffered greatly because their weapons were completely useless against these creatures. However, due to constant attacks, Earth itself adapted, and humanity gained the power of awakening. This allowed people to become powerful hunters capable of fighting monsters. Over these 10 years, humanity has stabilized. They built special cities where monsters cannot enter. One such city is Lenzin, where people now live peacefully. In this city, our main character Jang Han runs a small restaurant. One day, a group of hunters enters his restaurant and says, "We're starving, hurry up and bring us some food." Jang Han replies politely, "Uncle Tiger, please wait a second. I'll bring your food right away." While serving them, he asks, "Uncle Tiger, didn't you go to the Beast Zone a few days ago? How was your journey? Did you complete your mission?" Uncle Tiger sighs and says, "Everything was going fine, and we were about to finish the mission, but suddenly, a Lord-level Boar King attacked us. We hadn't provoked it at all, yet it was extremely aggressive. It chased us relentlessly. Our mission failed, and we barely escaped with our lives." Jang Han looks concerned. "You seem really troubled. Did something else happen?" Tiger replies, "Your Uncle Lee, our team's scout, lost one of his arms during the chaos." Jang Han says sadly, "That's terrible. Please wait a moment, I'll bring you some soup." Tiger stops him and says, "Wait, if I remember correctly, you've already turned 18. That means you must have awakened too, right?" Jang Han replies, "Yes, uncle, I awakened last week, but I only reached C rank, so I don't really have a future." A man sitting nearby mocks him, "Only C rank? You're barely stronger than a normal person. Forget about becoming a hunter, you're going nowhere." Tiger interrupts angrily, "Dachu, why are you acting so arrogant? None of us here awakened at a high rank either. Don't demotivate the kid. If he tries, he can still improve." Jang Han shakes his head, "Please don't comfort me, uncle. Dachu is right. With this level of talent, I can't achieve anything." After going inside, Jang Han thinks to himself, "Honestly, I'm disappointed in myself. I thought I'd at least awaken at B rank. Then I could become a hunter and search for my father. But now, all my dreams are shattered. I'm too weak to ever find him." Frustrated, he angrily chops a chicken. And suddenly, a voice appears. "Congratulations, host. You have completed your first kill. You gained 1 experience point. Your proficiency has increased. The Hunter God system has now been activated." Jang Han is shocked. What is going on? The Hunter God system. I've never heard of something like this before. The system then displays his stats. Jang Han sees, "My battle power is only 325 points. Normally, people who awaken at higher ranks have over 1,000 points." The system asks, "Would you like to check your inventory?" As soon as Jang Han selects yes, he enters a system space where he sees 2 cards. One card can double his proficiency, and the other can level up his talent. Jang Han says, "Can I really level up my talent?" This is almost like a second awakening, but second awakenings are extremely rare. People say talent never changes after awakening. That's why many people lose hope. He decides to use the card, "Magic card, show me your power." Instantly, his C rank talent upgrades to B rank, and he gains a new ability called Critical Hit, which greatly increases damage. When he checks his stats again, he was shocked. His battle power has jumped from around 300 to 516. Jang Han says, "My father disappeared 6 years ago. Since then, I trained hard just to awaken, but my power only reached 325. And now with just 1 card, I've gained 6 years worth of progress instantly. This system is incredible." As he finishes speaking, he returns to the real world. "I can feel a new power inside my body. Let's test it." He uses his ability and splits a wooden plank in 2 with ease. With this kind of power, defeating monsters won't be difficult at all. Meanwhile, outside, Uncle Tiger was on a call. He says, "Our scout has been seriously injured, so we won't be able to complete your mission." Uncle Tiger explains, "We accepted a mission, and we can't leave it unfinished. Otherwise, we'll have to pay a huge penalty. That's why it seems we'll have to go even without a scout." Hearing this, Jiang says, "Uncle, can I help you?" Uncle Tiger replies, "You're still young. Don't worry about these things right now." Jiang thinks to himself, "Uncle Tiger is right. I'm not strong enough yet to go on such missions. Until my battle power reaches 1,000 points, I won't even get a certification to go. It seems I only have 3 days to reach 1,000 points and help him." After this, Jiang goes to his second part-time job at a farm. Museo, his boss, angrily says, "Kid, if you were 5 minutes later, I would have fired you." Jiang replies, "Uncle Ted, please don't be angry. I promise that before I leave, I'll finish off all the chickens inside." Seeing him, Uncle Ted thinks, "Sometimes I really feel bad for this kid. After working at the restaurant, he comes straight here. Brother, ever since you left, your son has been working incredibly hard." Inside, while killing the chickens, Jiang thinks, "I'm getting 2 points for each chicken. According to my calculations, after finishing all of them, my strength should surpass 1,000 points." Within just 2 hours, Jiang kills all the chickens. The system announces, "Congratulations, for the first time you have eliminated 100 targets at once. As a reward, you have received a talent card. Your battle power has also surpassed 1,000 points." Excited, Jiang says, "Just by killing chickens, I've gained so many rewards. I even received additional points that I can use to increase my speed and strength." At that moment, Uncle Ted comes in and says, "You must be hungry. Come eat lunch." But he was shocked to see that all the chickens are already gone. Jiang says, "I'm done with my work. You can pay me later. I'm heading to school now." After this, Jiang arrives at school and thinks, "Ever since I got the system, I've become much stronger. Should I try for a second awakening?" Just then, his friend Cheng approaches and says, "Jiang, I've been calling you for so long. Where were you lost? Why weren't you listening?" Jiang replies, "You startled me. By the way, I need an awakening stone. Where can I get one?" Cheng says, "An awakening stone? But you've already awakened. What do you need it for?" Jiang casually replies, "Nothing special, just for collection." Then Cheng says, "By the way, did you know that Jiyu also awakened? Her talent is S rank. Because of that, the country's top university, Mizuki University, has already sent her an offer." Jiang says, "Mizuki University? I've heard of it." Cheng replies, "You and Jiyu were childhood friends, right? Don't tell me you didn't know." Jiang shrugs and says, "What's so surprising about that? If someone awakens at S rank, it's obvious top universities will recruit them." Cheng adds, "True. Her starting battle power is already over 2,000. Meanwhile, you awakened at C rank. Even if you train your whole life, you might not reach that level. One of you will soar in the sky, while the other stays on the ground. It makes sense that your paths will separate." Just then, Jihyu arrives and says, "Jiang Han, I need to talk to you." Everyone around was shocked, whispering, "That's Jihyu, the S-rank awakener. Why is she talking to Jiang?" Jiang asks, "Jihyu, what are you doing here?" She replies, "Maybe you forgot, but I'm still a student here. I can come whenever I want. Anyway, I came to talk to you." They move aside. Jiang says, "Jihyu, our worlds are no longer the same. There's no point in you meeting me." Jihyu responds, "To be honest, I came to say goodbye. And I also want to give you something. Mizuki University has started a training program, and they're taking new recruits on a 4-month hunt, so I won't be able to meet you during that time. We'll meet again when university begins. That's why I'm giving this to you." She hands him a box and continues, "This is a special technique given to me by Mizuki University. Honestly, it's not useful for me. I'm giving it to you because I want you to become stronger. The Jianghan I've known since childhood never gave up, no matter what he lost. I believe you won't disappoint me. I'll be waiting for you at Mizuki University. I'm sure you'll make it there." Jiang thinks, "Jiyu believes in me so much. I can't let her down." When he opens the box, he finds a martial arts technique inside. The system says this is 9th Thunderblade, a high-grade martial art. "Do you want to learn it?" Shocked, Jiang says, "A high-grade technique? Martial arts are divided into 4 levels, and high-grade ones are worth millions. I never thought Jiyu would give me something this valuable." As soon as he selects yes, the system says, "You have completely mastered this technique. Combined with your B-rank talent, critical hit, this skill becomes extremely dangerous. Even your normal attacks will now deal maximum damage." Jiang thinks, "This is amazing. My skills have combined perfectly, and my attack power has increased significantly. My battle power has already surpassed 1,000, and now I also have a powerful martial art. This is the perfect time to take the Hunter certification test." After this, Jiang arrives at the Hunter Association. He notices a long line of people waiting to obtain their hunter certificates. A staff member explains, "You'll need to fill in your details first. After that, you'll undergo a combat test. Only if you pass the test will you receive the certificate." People standing in line discuss among themselves. Anyone whose punch strength is at least 500 kg has a high chance of passing. Those below that won't make it. Soon, it's Jiang's turn. The examiner says, "You are Jiang Han, and you have a B-rank talent. Critical hit. Show me how powerful your punch is." Jiang thinks, "I need to concentrate. I can't afford to fail this test." As he throws his punch, everyone was stunned by the result. The examiner exclaims, "I've never seen a score like this before. How can a kid have such incredible punching power? There must be something wrong with the machine." Jiang thinks, "Looks like my recent training has really paid off." The examiner then says, "You've qualified for the next test. Go and pick a weapon. You'll need it." Looking at the weapons, Jiang thinks, "Those large weapons aren't suitable for me. This dagger will do. It's small and easy to use. Soon the examiner calls him again. Jiang Han, it's your turn. Be careful. This test is dangerous. If at any moment you feel like you can't handle it, call for help. I'll step in immediately. The test begins and a powerful tiger monster charges toward him. Dodging the attack, Jiang says, I didn't expect them to release a monster against me. But honestly, this one isn't that special. I can handle it. Spectators comment, no matter how strong he is, he lacks battle experience. Even experienced fighters struggle with a monster this fast. What can a kid like him do? At that moment, Jiang activates critical hit. The examiners were shocked. What just happened? It's like he completely transformed himself. Jiang declares, my uncles need my help. I must win this no matter what. This is the first form of my martial art, Apex Saber. With that, he defeats the tiger monster in a single decisive move. The system announces, you have earned 1 proficiency point for killing the monster. Your attack power has increased significantly. Jiang says, my power has increased even more? These system rewards are amazing. After the test, an official approaches him and says, you performed exceptionally well. You've received an A+ rating. But I'm curious, how are you this strong at such a young age? Jiang replies, honestly, even I don't fully understand it. I've never been able to attack like that before today. The examiner says, you passed this exam with an A+ rating. You can collect your certificate from the 6th floor. After receiving his certificate, Jiang stepped outside and thinks, I got the certificate much more easily than I expected, but I won't tell anyone about the A+ rating yet. Drawing attention right now wouldn't be safe. As he leaves, someone watches him from a distance and thinks, Jiang Han, this is just the beginning of your journey. Much more is about to happen. Later, Jiang goes to the market with Cheng. Cheng says, you know, my dad owns a shop on the 3rd floor of this building. If you ever need medicine, come to me. And on the 1st floor, they sell awakening stones. Jiang replies, great, let's buy one. I actually need it. Cheng hesitates and says, I probably shouldn't ask, but I can't help it. What did Jihu talk to you about? Jiang shrugs, nothing special, just random things. If you don't want to tell me, that's fine, but you can't fool me. I'm sure she said the gap between you two has become too big, and it's better to go your separate ways. It's harsh, but we can't do anything about it. Jiang doesn't respond and enters the shop. I need an awakening stone. The shopkeeper replies, all the stones here cost 500. You can choose whichever you like. Jiang asks, why are they so cheap? Cheng explains, the truth is, the level you awaken at the first time is basically your fate. A second awakening using these stones is almost impossible. Since they rarely work, their prices are low. Jiang smiles and says, that's actually good for me. I like this one. I'll take it. After leaving, Cheng says, to be honest, I also wanted a weapon. How about we check out a weapon shop? Jiang replies, I need one too. Let's go. Maybe we'll find something useful. Inside the shop, the shopkeeper shows them several weapons. Looking at a dagger, Jiang asks, what's the price of this? The shopkeeper smiles and says, sir, you have great taste. This dagger is only 8,000, and honestly, it looks perfect in your hands. Don't worry. If you don't like it, you can exchange it within 3 months. Our shop never disappoints its customers. At that moment, Cheng walks over and says, Jiang, what are you doing? Why did you buy a dagger? You know you only have a C-rank talent. People with low-level talent should use heavier weapons so they can fight monsters more easily. I really don't understand why you chose this weapon. Jiang replies, look brother, I'm already C-rank. No matter how amazing the weapon is, I won't be able to do much anyway. So I just wanted to follow my preference for once. Anyway, we've bought what we needed. Let's head home. Jiang thinks, I need to get home quickly so I can use the stone and try awakening again. Soon, Jiang returns home. The time has come for my second awakening, he says, and begins the process. The system announces, the stone's energy is being transferred into your body. Your awakening is now complete. You have obtained an A-rank talent called Insight. With this ability, you can learn information about anyone. You can also detect your opponent's weak points, which will be extremely useful in battle. Jiang thinks, from C-rank straight to A-rank. That's not bad at all. My battle power has increased significantly. I now have 2,600 points. He clenches his fists and says, Uncle, just wait for me. I'll definitely come to help you. The next day, we see the city border. One of Tiger's teammates says, Tiger, didn't you find a scout in these past few days? Tiger replies, I tried, but no one is available, so I'll handle scouting myself. The others protest, are you joking? You're our main fighter? If you act as the scout, then who will fight? Tiger sighs, we have no choice. We already took an advance payment. If we fail the mission, we'll have to pay double, and none of us have that kind of money left, so we have to do this. Just then, Jiang arrives and says, don't worry about the scout. Your scout is here. Uncle Tiger frowns and says, what are you doing here? Did you come to bring food? Jiang replies, no, I'm going on the mission with you. Tiger says sternly, what nonsense are you talking about? You're just a kid. No matter what, I'm not taking you along. Other teammates add, "Kid, you're only sea level. You won't be able to do anything, and you need a certificate to enter the beast zone. You definitely don't have one." Jiang calmly says, "Who said I don't have a certificate? Look, I got it yesterday." Everyone was shocked. "Yes, this certificate is real, but you only awakened a week ago, and that too at C rank. How did you get it so quickly?" Jiang thinks, "I can't reveal the truth about the system." So he says, "To be honest, I lied earlier. I didn't awaken at C rank, I actually awakened at B rank. My talent is critical hit. That's how I passed the test. I just wanted to surprise you." Uncle Tiger sighs, "That wasn't a good surprise. Do you know how worried I was about your future?" Another teammate asks, "I'll ask you one last time. Why are you in such a hurry to enter the beast zone?" Jiang replies seriously, "I was 12 when my father disappeared. It's been 6 years since then. If I don't enter the beast zone and grow stronger, how will I ever find him? Besides, you don't have a scout, and I need your team, so working together benefits both of us. And you all know I'm a great chef. I'll cook delicious food for everyone during the mission." After thinking for a moment, Uncle Tiger says, "All right, I'll take you along. I know that if I refuse, you'll just go with someone else. But listen carefully. Once we enter the beast zone, you must follow all instructions and never risk your life carelessly." Jiang nods, "Don't worry, I promise I won't cause any trouble." The others say, "All right then, hurry up and serve us some food. We're starving." Later, they board a train. One of the uncles explains, "The forest is about 4 hours away from our city, and this train is the only way to get there. Jiang, you don't have any armor, so stay alert against monsters." Uncle Speed says, "This train looks pretty crowded today. I wonder if we'll even get seats." Just then, someone sitting nearby sneers, "Brother Speed, what are you doing here? I thought after getting beaten by monsters, you wouldn't show your face again. But here you are, shamelessly taking a kid on a mission." Uncle Speed replies angrily, "People like you who wet their pants at the sight of monsters shouldn't talk nonsense in front of us." The man Liang smirks and says, "Honestly, I wasn't talking to you. I was warning the kid about your team's terrible track record. If he's going with you, he should be careful." Annoyed, Speed says, "If you talk nonsense about us again, I won't spare you." Uncle Tiger intervenes, "Speed, calm down. Fighting him won't get you anything." Liang taunts, "Listen to your friend Speed. If you fight me, you'll gain nothing but death. You're too old now. You can't compete with us anymore." Enraged, Speed says, "Let go of me. I'll teach this bastard a lesson today." Liang grins, "Fighting like this is no fun. Let's make it interesting. Whoever loses jumps off the train." Laughing, he adds, "Old Speed, you're too old. If you jump, your chances of survival are very low. Think carefully before making such a bet." Uncle Tiger whispers, "Liang's battle power is 4,800, while Speed's is 4,200. The chances of Speed winning are very low." At that moment, Jiang activates insight and realizes that Liang's weak points are his stomach and legs. Jiang says, "Uncle, I used my powers to observe him. Liang's weak points are his stomach and his right leg. If you attack those areas, your chances of winning will increase." Uncle Speed replies, "All right, kid. I trust you. I hope your advice helps me." Liang steps forward and says, "Old Speed, if you're done talking, shall we start the fight? My hands are itching to finish you." Even as Liang approaches, Uncle Speed stands still. Uncle Tiger shouts, "Speed, what are you doing? If you just stand there, you'll lose." Uncle Chen adds, "Your strength is your speed. If you fight him head-on, your chances of winning are very low." Liang smirks, "Looks like you're in a hurry to die, Old Speed. That's why you're acting so slow in front of me." Suddenly, Speed strikes, landing a powerful punch straight into Liang's stomach. Laughing, Speed says, "Jiang Han, your observation is sharp. Your advice helped me a lot." He follows up with another punch, sending Liang flying backward. Everyone was shocked to see Liang defeated so easily. Speed then says, "If anyone else from Liang's team wants to fight, come forward. I'll finish all of you today." Before things can escalate, a man arrives and uses a gravity ability to push everyone apart. Uncle Chen says, "Gravity field? That's an S-rank power." Uncle Tiger adds, "And his power level isn't just that of a warrior, he's at the level of a general." Jiang thinks, "An S-rank talent and strength comparable to a martial general. This man is extremely dangerous. He could wipe everyone out here with one hand." The general says coldly, "Don't you know fighting on the train is forbidden? If I see anyone fighting again, I'll tie you up and throw you out. Then you can fight as much as you want." After he leaves, Uncle Chen asks, "Speed, are you alright?" Speed replies, "I'm fine, but that guy just showed us our place." After 4 hours, the team arrives at the Steel Camp. Uncle Tiger explains, "Steel Camp is humanity's first line of defense. Powerful warriors are always stationed here to stop any monsters from reaching the city. Since its establishment, not a single monster has made it past this point. You'll find guild headquarters, high-quality equipment, and supply shops here. Buy whatever you need. Last time, we were attacked by a boar king. There's a high chance it might appear again, so gear up properly." After buying equipment, they head toward the mission area. Uncle Tiger says, "We were safe inside Steel Camp, but once we step outside, our safety depends on us. Since we're teammates, let me explain our abilities. I'm the main attacker, and I have a B-grade fire element talent. Your Uncle Long has an A-grade physical talent called Dragon Guidance, which boosts his strength temporarily. And as for Uncle Speed, his ability matches his name. He has a B-grade super speed talent. We failed our last mission, so this time we're here to finish it. You know what happened last time, so be careful." Jiang replies confidently, "Don't worry, Uncle. I'm the scout of this team. This mission won't fail." As Jiang steps forward, he suddenly senses something strange. Uncle Tiger shouts, "Jiang, move away. It's not safe there." Suddenly, a flame python bursts out from underground. Tiger explains, "This python is slow, but its tongue is dangerous. If it hits you, it will cause intense pain." Jiang says, "Don't worry, Uncle. I can handle such a weak monster alone." Using insight, he identifies the python's weak point, its stomach. Then, in a single swift move, he slices it apart. The system announces, "You have received multiple rewards for killing the python." Jiang thinks, "Killing chickens gave me only 2 experience points, but defeating this one python gave me 286 points. Coming here was definitely the right decision." He then says, "Uncle, I've heard python meat tastes great. You all must be hungry. I'll cook something for you." While eating, the team says, "We've been on many hunts before, but we always had to eat plain food since no one could cook. Having Jiang Han with us is truly a blessing." Jiang checks his stats and thinks, "My battle power has already surpassed 5,000. And after killing the python, my fire attribute increased by 100 points. If I keep hunting like this, I'll reach 10,000 very soon." Uncle Tiger says, "Jiang, we're setting up camp here. It's not safe to wander around at night." Just as they are about to set up tents, they hear a distant howl. Tiger says, "That sound is coming from about 1 kilometer away. It sounds like a steppen wolf." Uncle Long adds, "If it's a steppen wolf, we should leave immediately. They usually travel in packs. If they find us, we'll become their prey." The team immediately starts running north at full speed. But within less than 10 minutes, a pack of wolves catches up to them. Uncle Long says, "We waited too long. They look extremely hungry. We won't escape without fighting." Uncle Tiger warns, "Jiang, be careful. Steppen wolves are extremely fast. You can't afford to lose focus even for a second." Suddenly, one wolf lunges at Jiang, but with a single clean strike, he slices it into 2. Shocked, the uncles say, "We have to admit, kid, you're incredibly powerful. Even we can't kill a wolf in a single attack, but you just did it effortlessly. It seems like you're still hiding a lot from us." Jiang replies, "It's nothing like that. Their weak point is their stomach. If you attack there, it becomes much easier to kill them." With that, Jiang continues fighting the wolves, and the whole team follows his lead. Working together, they begin taking down the wolves one by one. Uncle Speed says, "Kid, you're really good at hiding your true strength. You're much stronger than you let on." Uncle Long adds, "Your talent must be extraordinary. Not only can you identify their weak points, but your strength is also remarkable." Uncle Tiger then says, "Did you notice something? No matter how many wolves we kill, their numbers aren't decreasing. In fact, they seem to be increasing." Jiang replies, "I've heard that wolves follow a leader. If we kill their leader, the rest will scatter." The uncles respond, "We know that too, but we can't spot the leader anywhere in this crowd. For now, we have no choice but to keep fighting." Suddenly, all the wolves stop moving and begin howling. Jiang asks, "Uncle, what are they doing?" Uncle Long replies, "Exactly what we didn't want. They're welcoming their leader, and if they respect him this much, their leader must be extremely powerful." Just then, a Beast King-level wolf appears. Uncle Tiger says nervously, "This is a mutant. That means it's much stronger than a normal beast. Everyone, be careful while fighting." Uncle Long says, "We won't survive against a monster like this." Brother Speed, you're fast. If you can escape, tell my son I left money in the pillow for his education. Uncle Speed replies, "Brother Long, your timing for jokes is terrible. Do you really think I can outrun a Beast King?" Uncle Tiger adds, "Jiang Han, I'm sorry. You got dragged into this because of us." Jiang says firmly, "Uncles, don't give up. We'll fight, and we'll win." The others smile and say, "If even a kid like you refuses to give up, then we don't have the right to quit either. We'll fight as much as we can. Dying after accepting defeat isn't our style." Stepping forward, Jiang says, "If this Wolf King is our death, then today, I'll kill our death. No matter how powerful a beast is, it must have a weakness. We just need to find it." He attacks the Wolf King, but his strikes have no effect. Uncle Tiger warns, "Kid, fight from a distance. If you get too close, it'll be dangerous." Jiang thinks, "I've observed it from every angle, but I still can't find any weakness. Does this beast really have none?" As he attacks again, his dagger suddenly shatters. This hit is going to hurt. The Wolf King counterattacks and sends him flying backward. The uncles rush forward and say, "Kid, are you okay? No matter how much you fight, you know this won't work." Jiang gets up and says, "If that's the case, I'll draw the Wolf King's attention. This is your chance. Escape." The uncles shout, don't be reckless. Your father once did the same thing to save us. If you die like this, how will we face him? Listen to us and come back. But Jang ignores them. Sliding forward, he moves beneath the Wolf King. He thinks, the other wolves' weakness was their stomach. This one should be the same. It's just too big and its wings were blocking my view. As he reaches beneath it, he finally confirms the Wolf King's weak point is indeed its stomach. But before he can strike, the Wolf King knocks him away again. Jang realizes it's not just strong, it's fast too. It knows its own weakness and is avoiding exposure by staying airborne. Just as the Wolf King was about to attack Jang again, someone suddenly intervenes and blocks the attack. Shocked, Jang wonders, who is that? It's the same Marshal General who stopped the fight on the train. The general says, kid, looks like you're in a hurry to die, fighting a beast like this. The uncles were stunned. Why is a Marshal General helping us? The general says, get up, kid, help me fight these wolves. I'm not here to do all the work for you. Watching him, Jang thinks he's incredibly powerful. The beast I couldn't handle, he's controlling it so easily. Jang stands up and starts fighting again, taking down smaller beasts. He says, I admit, I'm not strong enough yet to defeat this beast king. Observing the battle, Jang shouts, its weakness is its stomach. If you attack there, you can win. The general thinks, is the kid telling the truth? Well, it's worth trying. He attacks the left side of the Wolf King's stomach, and his sword pierces through it. The general says, I have to admit, that was a very useful insight. The Wolf King was defeated. The uncles were amazed. Is it over? Marshal generals are truly powerful. No matter how hard we try, we can never reach their level. They bow and say, thank you so much for saving us. We will never forget your kindness. Ignoring them, the general looks at Jang and asks, what's your name, kid? Jang replies, my name is Jang Han. The general says, you're very young, yet your abilities are extraordinary. You were able to detect even a Beast King's weakness. I can guarantee you have a great future ahead. This Wolf King isn't useful to me. You can take it. It will be very helpful for your cultivation. Shocked, the uncles say, what? He's giving such a powerful beast to Jang. In the market, this would be worth at least millions. Jang quickly replies, you've already helped us a lot by saving us. I can't accept such a big gift. As the general walks away, he says, kid, don't think of this as a favor. Think of it as an investment. I'm investing in the future of our country. And don't forget my name, Li Chongyang. People know me as Marky Wu. Jiang thinks, seeing him today made me realize how vast this world is, and how weak I still am. No matter what, I must become stronger. The uncles then scold him. Kid, even after we told you not to, you still rushed into danger. No matter how strong you become, don't risk your life like that. And on top of that, you're still hiding things from us. How many secrets do you have? Uncle Tiger says calmly. Jang has grown up, so of course he'll have his own secrets. And if he becomes stronger, it's good for both our team and his future. Alright, everyone must be tired. Let's clean this place and set up camp. Jang says, Uncle, this Wolf King is very valuable. We should divide it among ourselves. The others reply, first of all, it belongs to you. And secondly, Marky Wu gave it to you. If he finds out we took it, it would be disrespectful. We can't do that. Jang insists, but you all worked hard too. Without you, I wouldn't even be here. If you don't take a share, I'll feel bad. The uncles explain, we've already reached our peak. We can't become much stronger. This won't help us as much as it will help you. Sure, we could sell it, but we can earn money from other beasts too. This Wolf King will help you grow stronger, so it's better if you keep it. Soon they set up camp. Uncle Long says, since we have a Wolf King here, smaller beasts won't dare come close. We can rest peacefully tonight. Uncle Tiger adds, Yang, once we return, you should take the Grandmaster certification test. From what I've seen, you can easily pass it. After that, you can form your own team. Yang asks, form my own team? Tiger explains, a team usually has one main attacker and 4 support members. Right now, I'm the main attacker and you're acting as support, but your strength doesn't match that role. You should build your own team and become the main attacker, choosing your own members. Jang smiles. That sounds interesting. Tiger continues, also remember, strength alone isn't enough to defeat powerful beasts. You need proper equipment too. Your weapon broke during the fight today. If that had happened in a bigger battle, you wouldn't have survived. So you'll need to invest in better weapons. Jang nods, I'll keep that in mind. Tiger says, alright, get some rest. We have a long journey ahead tomorrow. After they leave, Jang opens his system and says, after fighting the Wolf King, I've leveled up to level 5. My combat power is increasing much faster now. One thing is clear, if I want to become stronger quickly, I need to hunt powerful beasts. The next day, Jang and his team arrive at their mission location. Uncle Tiger says, this place is called Wei City. It used to be very famous, with tourists coming from all over the world. But as you can see, the monsters have completely ruined it. A powerful boar king lives here. If we want to complete our mission, we must be very careful. Our goal is to collect second-grade yang grass, which is used by major companies to make life-saving potions. Take a good look. This is yang grass. We need a total of 20 plants. Uncle Long says, Last time, we had already collected them, but suddenly the Boar King attacked us and we failed the mission. Uncle Tiger adds, right now, the Boar King is extremely aggressive. The moment it sees humans, it attacks, so stay as far away from it as possible. Jiang says confidently, don't worry, Uncle. We'll collect the grass quickly and leave. We won't even need to fight. Using his insight ability, Jiang scans the area. He discovers that within a 1-kilometer range, there are 10 powerful beasts, but all of them are at the general level. None are king level. He thinks, that means the Boar King isn't here right now. As they move forward, Tiger says, if the Boar King isn't here, that's good news. There's no other monster here that can cause us trouble. Even after going deep into the city, no monsters attack them. Uncle Tiger frowns. Something feels off. We've come this far, yet not a single monster has attacked us. Suddenly, Jiang points and says, Uncle, look, where are all those powerful beasts going? Tiger replies, since the Boar King isn't nearby, they're probably heading for the grass. It has healing properties, so beasts love eating it too. We can't waste time. We need to reach there before they do. If they eat all the grass, we'll get nothing. They rush to the location where they previously found the young grass, but when they arrive, they see something shocking. The Boar King was already there. Jiang says, the very thing we were trying to avoid is right here, and it looks like the Boar King has even given birth here. Uncle Tiger says, the truth is, those beasts weren't here because of the grass. This Boar King is the king of all the beasts here. It summoned them to protect its children. Uncle Long adds, that means collecting the grass just became much harder. Normally, this Boar King's battle power is around 5,000, but because it has children, its strength might be reduced. If the three of us distract it, Jiang will have a good chance to collect the grass. Jiang nods, all right, just be careful. He then uses insight on the Boar King and thinks, it's weaker right now, but even so, I still can't find a weak spot. I have to admit, it's really powerful. Meanwhile, Speed and Long draw the Boar King's attention toward themselves. Uncle Tiger says, this Beast King won't move far from here. We need to act quickly and collect the grass. It won't leave its children for long. He attacks the Boar King with a flaming punch, enraging it. Tiger taunts, what's wrong? Or are you too scared to leave your nest? If you've got the courage, come after me. With that, he lures the Boar King away. On the other side, Jiang quickly starts collecting the grass. He thinks, there are so many plants here. The Boar King must have been using them to heal. Also, these baby boars are still small. I could kill them easily for rewards, but I don't feel like doing it. As he continues, he notices something unusual. Black bamboo? As far as I know, that's a 3rd-grade herb and much more valuable than this grass. I should take some. I can sell it for a lot of money. Just as he starts collecting it, the Boar King suddenly returns. Jiang thinks they were right. Greed leads to trouble. I got myself into this mess. The Boar King attacks him, but Jiang dodges and starts running. If even one of its attacks hits me, I won't survive. Luckily, it's slow. I can escape using my speed. He quickly rejoins his team. Uncle Long asks, did you finish the job? Jiang replies, yes, I collected the grass. And look, I found something else too. Uncle Long was shocked. That's black bamboo. A piece like this is worth hundreds of thousands. How did you find it? Jiang explains, there was a lot of it near the Boar King's nest, but it came back too quickly. I didn't have time to collect more. Uncle Speed warns, the Boar King is weakened, so it's probably relying on external resources to recover. Also, black bamboo has a very strong scent. It can attract the Boar King from miles away. Jiang was shocked. What? It can track us by the smell? Then we should leave immediately. Uncle Tiger says, too late. The Boar King is already here. And it's not alone. It brought a whole group. Uncle Long says, everyone, run, I'll hold them off. Tiger replies, don't joke around. You can't face so many powerful beasts alone. Long says, I know I can't stop them completely. That's why I'm telling you to leave now. But before they can react, the Boar King attacks and sends them flying back. The team rushes to help him. Brother, are you okay? Jiang says, there are too many beasts. We can't escape now. There's only one option left. We fight. Tiger shouts, Jiang, don't get close, it's dangerous. But before he can stop him, Jiang charges forward, and everyone was forced into battle. Jiang thinks, why doesn't this Boar King have any weakness? There has to be something I can exploit. Xiao Alang says, Jiang, the Boar King's outer skin is extremely tough. Attacking its body won't work. Jiang replies, got it. I know where to attack now. He activates his double card, doubling his battle power for 30 minutes. My battle power has exceeded 11,000 now. This is enough to kill this beast. Everyone was shocked. This kid's power has surpassed 10,000. What else is he hiding? Jiang moves forward and easily kills 2 powerful general-level beasts. I only have 30 minutes. I won't waste it on you. Dodging the Boar King's attacks, he strikes back with a powerful blow. He thinks, even that didn't do much damage. I need to increase my attack power even more. He launches a series of rapid strikes. One hit isn't enough. but if I hit it hundreds of times, it will definitely die. The system announces, "Host, you have defeated the Boar King. As a result, your talent critical hit has been leveled up. Your attack power has increased by 70%, and your martial arts have also been upgraded." Shocked, the uncles say, "What? The Boar King is dead?" We have to admit, Jang has done something incredible here. But Jang, how did your power increase so much? At one point, your battle power even exceeded 10,000. Jang thinks, how do I explain this? The system temporarily doubled my power. I'll have to make something up. He replies, I have a special skill that lets me double my power for a short time. That's how I was able to land so many powerful attacks on the Boar King. Uncle Long smiles. Just like your father, you both know how to surprise people. Jang asks, my father? You've never talked about him before. Uncle Tiger says, we knew your father well. Before he disappeared, he told us that once you grew up and awakened, we should take you with us on missions. That's why we were disappointed when you awakened at C rank with low battle power. We thought we wouldn't be able to fulfill our promise to him. Jang asks, did he say anything else? Uncle Long replies, there's a lot more, but we'll tell you at the right time. This isn't the right place. Let's leave quickly. Another powerful beast could attack at any moment. Later that night, they arrive near a cave. Uncle Long says, before leaving, your father never told us where he was going. He was always mysterious. He spoke in hints, never directly, but he did say he had great faith in you. He believed that once you grew up, you would definitely find him. Uncle Tiger adds, don't worry, Jang. Your father is a very wise man. You could say everything happening right now is part of his plan. Sooner or later, you'll meet him again. He had complete confidence in you. Don't lose hope, kid. The stronger you become, the more of this world you'll explore. I'm sure you'll meet your father someday. Jang nods. Yeah, I hope so. This mission was very profitable. Once we sell the extra materials, we'll earn a lot of points. Jang, you should use them to buy better weapons. Jang asks, Uncle, I have a question. The Boar King clearly cared about its children, yet it still chased us instead of protecting them. It even brought other beasts along. We didn't harm it, so why was it so aggressive? Uncle Long says, that confused me too. Normally, beasts with families don't attack unless provoked. Jang replies, I think someone else went there before us and killed its children for experience. That's why it was so furious. Uncle Tiger nods. That actually makes sense. But now that it's dead, it doesn't matter anymore. Uncle Long says, everyone worked hard. Get some rest. We're heading back tomorrow. The next day, Jiang arrives at the market. He thinks, I only sold a couple of beast cores, and I already have millions. With this money, I can buy almost anything. He enters a weapon shop. The shopkeeper says, today I'll show you the best item in my shop. This sword is called Silver Blue. It's a masterpiece forged by a master swordsman. It's 40 times stronger than normal weapons, and no matter how much force you apply, it won't break. Its handle is designed to perfectly fit your hand. It will feel like an extension of your body. Jang says, it does look impressive. How much is it? The shopkeeper replies, 7 million. It's expensive, but worth every bit. Jang says, price doesn't matter. What matters is usefulness. Are all your claims true? The shopkeeper answers confidently, I give you my word. Everything I said is true. Jang nods. All right, pack it. The shopkeeper adds, we have many other great items too. Take a look. You might like them. Jang ends up buying several items. He thinks, I spent too much. I had 15 million earlier, and now I'm down to just 4 million. But at least I have good equipment now. Now it's time to take the Grand Master exam and get my certificate. Soon Jang arrives at the examination center. He thinks, I can't believe it. Just a few days ago, I came here for a basic certificate, and now in less than a week, I'm about to become a Grand Master. As he enters, he receives his application form. Jang thinks, the first exam is the Warrior exam, which I've already passed. Above that is the Grand Master exam, which can be skipped if you want. And above that is the Martial General exam. If you pass it, you get a monthly salary of 1 million. I've already defeated a Beast King on my own, so there's a high chance I can clear the General exam. Alright, I won't take the Grand Master exam. I'll go straight for the Martial General exam. The examiner checks his form and says, your name is Jiang Han and you've applied for the Martial General exam. Kid, it looks like you filled out the form wrong. You should have selected the Warrior level, not General. The General exam is extremely tough. You won't be able to pass it. Go fix your mistake. Jiang replies calmly, Examiner, I didn't make a mistake. I filled the form correctly. The examiner thinks, kids these days are so arrogant. Once he goes inside, he'll realize how big a mistake he's made. When he faces the beast, he'll be terrified. He says, all right, follow me. I'll take you to the test room. After entering, Jiang looks around and thinks, this arena is much bigger than the previous one. It's obvious this exam will be far more difficult. But that's fine, I'm ready. Suddenly, a Lord-level monster, a Lion King, appears before him. Jiang thinks, I expected to fight a beast, but not one this powerful. This creature is no weaker than the Beast King. This fight won't be easy. The Lion King lunges at him. Dodging the attack, Zhang thinks, this thing is incredibly fast. There's only one way to defeat it. I need to use its size against it. It's about 4 meters tall. If I get between its legs, it won't be able to attack me properly. He quickly slips beneath the beast. I've scanned it completely. There's no obvious weak point. Normally, the stomach is the weak spot, but even its abdomen is extremely tough. My usual method won't work. This time, I'll have to attack from the inside. With that, Zhang charges forward at full speed, plunges inside the beast, and tears through it with his sword, bursting out from the other side. Musystem announces, "Host, congratulations, you have passed the test. Due to your excellent performance, you have received an A+ rating." Zhang thinks, I cleared that faster than I expected. Even I didn't think it would be this easy. Meanwhile, the examiner reports to the director. Today, an 18-year-old boy appeared and cleared the Marshal General exam very easily. The director, surprised, says, "What? At just 18? That means he must have extraordinary talent." The examiner adds, "That's the shocking part. His primary talent is only C rank, yet he's incredibly powerful." The director was stunned. A C rank talent and still this strong? Tell me, what's his name? The examiner replies, "His name is Zhang Han." Later, the director arrives at Zhang's restaurant. Inside, Zhang was cooking for himself. He thinks, my body is consuming a lot of energy. I need to eat properly to recover my strength. At that moment, the director enters and says, "Kid, can I get something to eat here?" Zhang replies, "I'm sorry, but the restaurant is closed today." She says, "I'm very hungry. Don't you have anything at all?" Zhang responds, No, it's not like that. I cooked something for myself. You can have that." As she eats, the director says, "I must say, you have magic in your hands. I haven't had food this delicious in a long time. Thank you so much for feeding me." Zhang smiles. "It's nothing. My dad used to say that feeding the hungry is a good deed. Grandma, if you're ever hungry, you can come here anytime. I promise I won't send you away empty-handed." The director smiles warmly. "You're a very kind person. People like you are rare these days. I'll remember you." She leaves and Zhang says, "Take care." Soon after, Uncle Tiger and Uncle Long arrive. Zhang asks, "Uncles, what brings you here?" Uncle Tiger says, "Forget that. Tell us first, what was that old woman doing here?" Zhang replies, "She came looking for food. I fed her and she left." Uncle Long says, "Never mind that. There's an auction in the city today. We can sell our black bamboo there." Zhang says, "That's great. We should go." Uncle Tiger suddenly notices the food and says, "What did you cook? It looks delicious. I want some too." Uncle Long adds, "If there's extra, give me some as well." Just then, someone arrives and says, "Mr. Zhang, the items you purchased yesterday have been delivered." Zhang smiles. Finally, the shopkeeper said he would polish them before sending them. Uncle Long asks, "What did you order?" Zhang replies, "I went to buy equipment and I ended up getting this sword." Uncle Tiger says, "I have to admit, it's a beautiful sword." Uncle Long adds, "Just by looking at it, I can tell it's expensive. How many millions did you spend on it?" Zhang answers casually, "Not much, just 7 million. Uncle Long thinks, he spent 7 million on a sword? This kid is seriously crazy. Soon Zhang and his uncles arrive at the auction. Uncle Tiger says, "All the powerful people in our city are here today. This auction is going to be very interesting." Uncle Long adds, "You're right. Auctions happen regularly, but events of this scale are very rare." Just then, the host announces, "Welcome everyone. Our first item today is the armor of the god of war Zhu Jun. This is his final relic after his death. It was originally a level 6 armor, but it was heavily damaged in his last battle. So now, it is classified as level 5. The starting price is 10 million. Interested bidders may begin." People start whispering, "The god of war was incredibly powerful. If this armor belonged to him, it must be extraordinary." Zhang thinks, a god of war is far above a martial general. If such a powerful person used this armor, it must be amazing. Uncle Tiger says, "Zhang, this armor is too small for us, but it will fit you perfectly." Zhang replies, "I like it too, but the starting price is 10 million, and I've already spent all my money on the sword." Uncle Long says, "As long as we're here, don't worry about money." With that, they place a bid of 11 million. Zhang notices, no one else is bidding. Why is that? Uncle Long explains, "At level 5, it's nothing special, but the real value lies in its hidden ability. An armor used by a god of war can't be ordinary. It will be very useful for you." Zhang says gratefully, "Thank you, uncles. I'll repay you soon." The host then announces, "Our next item is black bamboo. We have 30 sets available." Zhang was shocked. "Uncle, this is exactly the same bamboo I collected. There's no difference at all. Could it be from the same place?" Suddenly, a man bids, "I'll offer 24 million. Everyone here knows me. I'm buying this for my guild to refine medicine. So please don't compete with me. Bidding against me means going against my guild." Zhang whispers, "If bidding continued, the price would go much higher. but he's trying to stop the competition. Uncle Long agrees. You're right. Black bamboo is very valuable in medicine. Selling it for this price isn't fair. Uncle Tiger warns. Speak softly. That man is Lee Kai-sen, and he has an S-rank talent. If he's here, no one will dare compete with him. Just then, a woman speaks up. I bid 28 million. She continues, Lee Kai-sen, I know this bamboo is important to you, but this time I won't let you have it. I need it to restore my students' strength. Uncle Tiger whispers, this is going to be a tough competition. That woman is a professor from Mizuki University. Jiang thinks, Mizuki University, that's where Ziyu went. Lee Kai-sen says, Professor Lin, if this wasn't important to me, I wouldn't compete with you. Please understand, it means a lot to me. Professor Lin replies, I don't need all 30. I only need 10. You can keep the rest. That way, both of us benefit. Lee Kai-sen agrees. In that case, I have no problem. The host announces, the black bamboo has been sold for 28 million. Jiang thinks, the person who sold this bamboo must be the same one who killed the Boar King's children. That's why the Boar King was chasing us so aggressively. If I can talk to the auction owner, I might find out who sold it. With that thought, Jiang heads upstairs to meet the owner. Uncle Long asks, Kid, where are you going? Jiang replies, it's my first time here, so I'm just looking around. He walks upstairs, but the guards stop him. Sir, you're not allowed here. This is a private area. Only the owner and special guests can enter. Jiang says, I have a very valuable item. If you let me meet your boss, it could benefit him greatly. The guards reply, sorry sir, without an appointment, our boss doesn't meet anyone. Those are the auction rules. Jiang sighs, alright, I'm leaving. As he walks away, he thinks, meeting the owner won't be easy. If I want to find out the truth, I'll have to come up with another plan. Soon the auction ends and everyone begins leaving for their homes. King Tiger said, that armor will be delivered to you by tomorrow. Jiang replied, the auction house was very strict. They didn't share any information with anyone. Uncle Long explained, that's completely normal. The transactions here are worth millions. If they reveal information about their sellers, it could put them in serious danger. That's why no auction house shares seller details. Jiang then asked, Uncle, I wanted to ask something. Can I go on a beast hunt alone? The uncles were shocked. Alone? Jiang said, last time I went with you, I learned a lot. But honestly, I'm still not capable enough to form my own team. That's why I want to go alone and improve my skills. Uncle Long said, Kid, it's easy to say that, but going alone into such a dangerous place is like walking straight into death. Monsieur Question added, if this kid is saying something, he must have thought it through. Jiang replied, because of you, I gained a lot of experience last time. I know that the outer area of the forest isn't that dangerous. I'll stay on the outskirts and won't make the mistake of going deeper. Tiger said, if you've made up your mind, I won't stop you. But remember, the forest has only one rule. Survival. No matter what happens, your life comes first. Jiang nodded. Yes, uncle. I'll remember that. 2 days later, Jiang arrives in the forest. Today, I'll go to Area 157. The beasts here will give me a lot of experience. As soon as he enters Area 157, he encounters 2 powerful beasts, but he defeats both of them with a single strike each. Jiang says, that wasn't too hard, especially when you know their weaknesses. Looks like these 2 were chasing that little monster and trying to make it their meal. He looks at the small creature and says, you're pretty lucky to have run into me. Now run away quickly. This place isn't safe for you. After moving further in, Jiang thinks, the monsters here are quite strong, and defeating them is giving me good rewards. But honestly, fighting weak monsters isn't fun anymore. I need stronger opponents. My battle points are already at 12,700. Once I reach 15,000, I'll level up again. So I need to speed things up. By nightfall, Jiang sets up camp. While eating, he suddenly hears voices nearby. He thinks, who could be here at this hour? Nearby, 3 men were talking. This is the place we plan to attack, right? Last time we came for black bamboo and made a huge profit by killing those weak pigs. This time we're going deeper. We won't spare any weak monsters. Hearing this, Jiang was shocked. So these are the reason Uncle Lee lost his arm, and why our team almost died so many times. The 3 men enter a mine. One of them says, this place looks abandoned. No one has been here for years. That means there must be powerful beasts inside. There's even a high chance we'll find a Lord-level beast with a gold attribute. Another one panics. A Lord-level beast? What will we do if we face something like that? The boss replies confidently, don't worry. This time, I brought something special that will help us in the fight. As they move deeper, they spot something shining. The boss says excitedly, finally, we found the gold buried here. The others say, boss, if we sell this, we'll become rich. Another man laughs, my prediction talent never fails. Every time it brings us profit. Suddenly, a drop of water falls on him. When he looks up in fear, he sees a Lord-level beast, a saber-toothed monster. The red-haired man shouts, run! This is a powerful Lord-level beast. Watching all this, Jiang thinks, another Lord-level beast, and its battle power is at least 50,000. Honestly, it looks even stronger than the Boar King. The boss shouts, "Don't panic. I brought a laser cannon. We can kill it easily. Just hold it off until I fire." But one of his teammates refuses. "I'm not fighting. You do it." Suddenly, the saber-tooth grabs the bald man. He screams, "Boss, help me or it'll kill me." But before the boss can act, the beast kills him instantly. The boss coldly says, "You did well. Your sacrifice will help us survive. Don't worry, we'll avenge you." Then he fires the cannon. However, the attack only makes the beast even angrier. Panicking, the boss shouts, "One attack wasn't enough. Quickly pick up the cannon and kill it. If you don't attack, this monster will kill me." Sun said, "Fine, I'll kill it. This thing has already caused too many problems in my life." The boss snapped, "Sun, what are you even talking about?" Sun replied coldly, "Boss, I have the ability of prediction. Every profit we've ever made was because of me. But when it comes to sharing, what do I get? Just scraps. I'm done working for crumbs. Fearless gold mine is extremely valuable, and to get it, I'll have to kill you." At that moment, the saber-tooth beast attacked and killed the boss. Sun smirked and said, "All the problems are gone now. It's time to finish this monster once and for all." With a single attack, he struck the monster. Watching all this, Jiang thought, that laser weapon is insanely powerful. Even a lord-level beast couldn't withstand 2 of its attacks. Before this guy reloads, I need to finish him. Jiang immediately attacked and severely injured Sun. He said, "I have to admit, you're a truly disgusting person. For money, you didn't even spare your own teammates." Sun replied, "So you're the ones who went after the Boar King. How did you survive? Didn't it kill you?" Jiang said, "By saying that, you've confirmed that everything you did there was intentional." Sun smirked, "I must say, your luck is incredible. Even that powerful Boar King couldn't kill you. But as far as I know, you were just a new member in Tiger's team, a mere warrior rank. So how did you become a general so quickly?" Yang said coldly, "You're about to die anyway. What will you even do with that information?" With that, he killed Sun on the spot. But then Jiang was shocked to see that the saber-tooth beast was still alive. How is it still alive after such powerful attacks? I need to be very careful fighting this thing. He dodged its attack and stabbed it, but his attacks had little effect. The beast suddenly grabbed Jiang and started running. Jiang thought, "Where is this thing taking me?" Looking around, there's a lot of gold in these mines. This saber-tooth must have been absorbing the energy here, and now it's heading deeper to absorb even more. If it succeeds, defeating it will become extremely difficult. This is a metal-type monster. By absorbing mineral energy, its power will increase, and its injuries will heal automatically. I can't let that happen. Jiang launched a powerful attack, creating a massive shockwave that sent both of them flying back. But this time, his attack succeeded. The saber-tooth beast died. The system announced, "Host, you have killed a golden tier saber-tooth. You have received 124,000 points as a reward. Your insight talent has leveled up. You have reached level 10. Jiang thought, "This system is really strange. It gives me huge rewards even for relatively small tasks. Honestly, I can't believe how fast I'm becoming powerful. But I don't have time to think about that right now. My shoulder is badly injured, and it feels like some of my bones are cracked. I need to heal first." Just then he heard footsteps nearby. "Who's there? Come out." But it turned out to be the same small monster he had saved earlier. Jiang said, "Hey, what are you doing here? You're a beast too. Do you want to eat this mineral?" At that moment, the system prompted, "Host, would you like to make this golden-eyed white tiger your pet?" Jiang thought, "I can have a pet? This little guy is actually pretty cute. I don't mind." The system confirmed, "The golden-eyed white tiger has become your pet. Would you like to name it?" Jiang said, "Yes, I'll name it Driger." The system responded, "Driger is now level 1. Your pet has A-rank potential." Jiang thought, "An A-rank potential? That means it must have some special abilities too. I should collect everything and head back. I also need treatment." Soon Jiang arrives at the city hospital. The nurse says, "It's a good thing your injuries are only external. Your internal organs are completely fine, and your pet is really cute. I've never seen such an adorable tiger before." Jiang smiles and says, "His name is Driger." The nurse replies, "I've treated your wounds, but you'll need to rest for a few days. You must not go hunting during this time." Jiang says, "All right, I won't go hunting. I also need to visit the market to sell my items." The nurse adds, "I have to say, hunters are incredibly brave. We can't even imagine going into monster-filled forests, yet people like you walk in as if it's a garden." Later, Jiang visits Boss Hua. Boss Hua says, "Brother Jiang, you were just here a few days ago. Don't tell me you went back into the forest already. Every time, you bring something valuable. So, what do you have this time?" Jiang replies, "I have the corpse of a lord-level saber-tooth beast." Seeing it, Boss Hua was shocked. "What? This is a golden-eyed saber-tooth, a very rare monster. Brother Jiang, you're only a warrior, right? How did you kill something this powerful? Your team must be incredible." Museo calmly replies, "Brother Hua, who are you calling a warrior? I've already become a general. Hua said, last time you came to me you were just a warrior, and in less than a week you've already become a general? Jiang replied, how much will I get for the saber-tooth? Hua explained, this monster is extremely rare, so you'll get an excellent price. Considering its condition, I can offer you 8 million. Jiang said, alright, transfer it. I have something to do, so I'll be leaving. Hua quickly added, Brother Jiang, wait a second. I want to ask you something. Jiang replied, what is it now? Hua said, this saber-tooth is usually found in mines. Did you go into a mine to kill it? And if you did, you must have found more valuable things there. Jiang answered, yes, Mr. Hua, I did go into a mine. I also found a lot of gold, but I'm not planning to sell it. Hua smiled, I knew it, you must have gold. I may not be able to afford buying it myself, but I know someone who can give you a very good price. If you want, I can arrange a meeting. Jiang replied, but I don't want to sell it. Hua said, I'm not forcing you. Just talk to them once. If you like the offer, you can sell it. Otherwise, don't. Jiang followed Hua to his office, where he saw none other than the auction host sitting there. She said, Mr. Jiang, I heard you have gold. You probably know me already, but let me introduce myself. I'm Bai Li, the manager of the auction house, and I handle trades of valuable items like gold. We're willing to pay whatever it takes. Just tell me, what price do you want? Later, Jiang stepped outside and thought, I never expected that even a small amount of gold would earn me 90 million. Now I understand why those three guys were so desperate for it. I still have over 100 million in cash. If I want to stay safe, I need to keep a low profile. The system announced, Host, you have completed the mission of killing 1,000 monsters. You have received a talent card as a reward. Your next mission is to kill 10,000 monsters. Jiang thought, a talent card? That means I can awaken another ability. Let's see what I get this time. As soon as he used the awakening stone, a powerful shock ran through his body. The system announced, the power of the stone is being infused into your body. You have obtained an S-rank talent, Thunder. Jiang said excitedly, an S-rank talent. No wonder my body couldn't handle the energy. It's that powerful. Let's check how my stats have changed. Hoi realized his battle power, which was previously around 10,000, had increased dramatically, and his overall proficiency had improved significantly. Jiang said, Dreiger, let's go home. We've made a lot of profit today. Now our next goal is to learn how to control these new powers. The exams are coming soon. We need to prepare. 3 days later, at school, students were chatting among themselves. School life is about to end. If we somehow get into Kyoto or Mizuki University, our future will be set. Jiang's friend said, Bro, don't worry about your future. Even if you awakened at C rank, I've got your back. Just graduate somehow. After that, I'll get you a good position in my family's company. I've already talked to my dad about you. Jiang replied, I haven't really thought about my future yet. Let's talk about it later. His friend said, then how about I ask my dad to give you some shares? You won't just be an employee, you'll be like an owner. Jiang said, it's not about money. First, I want to take the entrance exam. After that, I'll decide what to do. His friend was shocked. Entrance exam? Are you serious? You're only C rank and your battle power is low? If you step onto the battlefield like that, others will crush you. At that moment, Jiang noticed Li Chongyang. He thought, what is he doing here? His friend asked, do you know that guy? I heard he came here because of the master exam. Jiang thought, Marky Wu is an extremely powerful individual. It doesn't make sense for someone like him to be here just for a small exam. Meanwhile, in a meeting room, a man said, Chairman Su, please understand, we've already completed all preparations for the exam. If we change the location now, it will create serious problems. Chairman Su replied firmly, either you don't understand the situation, or you're ignoring my words. I know you want to test whether these kids are worthy of becoming warriors, but they are still children. Most of them don't even have 1,000 battle points. Sending them into the forest to face monsters is no different from sending them to their deaths. No matter how much you argue, I will not agree to this. The man replied, Chairman Su, please understand. In the future, these children will have to face monsters and survive in the wild. If they aren't prepared now, they won't be able to survive later. Chairman Su said, you've become powerful now and speak big words. But don't forget, you were once just like them. When you first faced a monster, you couldn't even move. If we hadn't saved you, you would have died. Why are you putting these children in danger? The man knelt down and said, it's true, you saved my life. Without you, I wouldn't be here today. But that experience changed me. It made me stronger. I want these kids to experience the same thing so they can become powerful too. And don't worry about their safety. Just like you and your team protected us, we will protect them. I can't promise that everyone will survive, but I promise the losses will be minimal. As she was leaving, the chairman said, honestly, I've grown quite old. You young people are right. Times have changed a lot. So now this new world belongs to you. There's no need to consult me anymore. The man standing behind her replied, Chairman, thank you very much for trusting us. Chongyan, you are appointed as the person in charge of today's exam. I hope you will fulfill your responsibility well. Li Chongyan said, "Don't worry, brother. I'll do my best to ensure that nothing happens to the students." After the meeting ended, everyone left. The elder brother asked, "Chongyan, are you sure about what you said? Did you really see Jiang Ren's son in the forest?" Chongyan replied, "Yes, brother. To be honest, I'm not completely certain, but it really felt like that boy was Jiang Ren's son. Even his surname was Jiang." The elder brother said seriously, "You know how important Jiang Ren's son is to us? Now that we've found him, we can't afford to lose him again. Your task is to keep a close eye on that boy." Chongyan nodded. "Don't worry, elder brother. I'll handle my responsibility properly." Next, everyone gathered on the ground. Jiang said to his friend, "You were right. It looks like they're really here for the exam." Just then, Li Chongyan stepped forward and announced, "Students, I'm glad to see you all here. My name is Li Chongyan, and I'm the chief examiner for this exam. This time the exam will be very different from before. Previously, you only had to fight dummies to pass. But this time, you will go into the forest and fight real beasts to gain experience." All the students were shocked. "What? We have to go into the forest and fight real beasts? Why is everything changing all of a sudden? That's extremely dangerous." Jiang's friend said nervously, "Brother Jiang, what have they done? People like us with such weak talent, how are we supposed to fight real beasts?" Jiang thought, "I don't know why, but something about this feels off." Li Chongyan continued, "You've all worked hard to become warriors, and you already know that sooner or later you will have to face real beasts. If you prepare yourselves now, it will only benefit you in the future. We won't force anyone. Those who want to take the exam can stay. Those who don't are free to leave." Some students immediately walked away saying, "Becoming a warrior is important, but our lives are more important. We don't have a death wish." Jiang asked his friend, "So what will you do? Are you leaving? If you ask me, you should call your dad." His friend replied, "If I call him, he won't let me participate at all, and I know you won't back down. You're already weak. If I don't stay with you, who's going to protect you? That's why I'll come with you." Jiang smiled, "You're seriously amazing." Li Chongyan said, "Those of you who stayed have proven your courage. I don't know about your physical strength, but mentally, you are ready to become warriors. You have 15 minutes to prepare. If anyone still wants to withdraw, you can leave now." Soon after everyone boarded a train, Li Chongyan explained, "We'll reach the location in 3 hours. Listen carefully, I'm about to explain the exam rules. First, you must form teams of at least 5 members. Each team will work together to hunt beasts. You'll earn points based on your performance. At the end, the team with the highest points will have a chance to directly enter Mizuki University." Hearing this, all the students became excited. "If we work as a team of 5, no beast can defeat us. We actually have a chance now." Everyone quickly started forming teams. Jiang thought, "With my battle points, I can easily join any team, but if I stay only with my friend, it'll be easier for me to move freely." His friend said, "Don't worry, I'll find a few people whose power level matches ours." Soon, they reached the steel camp. A teacher explained the scoring system. Killing a normal beast trained points. Killing a soldier-level beast trained 15 points. Killing an advanced beast 20 points. Killing a general-level beast trained 100 to 300 points. Killing a lord-level beast trained instant qualification. Jiang thought, to pass, a team needs at least 500 points. This exam is definitely not easy. Why, for students like us, reaching 500 points will be very difficult. His friend said, "We have a full week for hunting, so we won't rush. We'll plan carefully and then hunt." Meanwhile, Li Chongyan kept watching Jiang closely and thought, "You're Jiang Ren's son. I have high expectations for you." Jiang looked at his team and thought, 3 of my teammates have around 800 battle power. With them, passing will be easy, but I need to help them without revealing my true strength." His friend said, "Now that our team is formed, we should choose a captain. My vote goes to Jiang." Another member, Paul, objected. "I disagree. As far as I know, Jiang only has C-rank talent and around 100 battle power. Someone that weak shouldn't lead the team." Jiang calmly said, "There's no need to argue about a captain. We're a team. We'll make decisions together. Based on our strength, we can handle low-level beasts. I've studied the map and planned a route where we'll encounter many weaker monsters. If you agree, we can follow that path." The others nodded. "You're really smart. This route is safe and has plenty of monsters." Jiang continued, "Now let's decide our battle formation. Cheng has great strength and high-quality equipment, so he'll be our main attacker. Gaoang, your body hardening ability makes you perfect as a tank. The remaining 3 of us will act as support." With the plan finalized, they set out along Jiang's chosen path. However, even after traveling a long distance, they didn't encounter any powerful monsters. Jiang said, "Everyone, calm down. Something is rushing toward us at high speed." Just then, a rhino-type monster charged straight at them. Cheng said confidently, "I have the highest battle power among us, so I'll take it down." But Jiang immediately stopped him. "Don't be stupid. That monster is far too powerful for you." Before Cheng could react, the rhino monster attacked and sent him flying. Jiang shouted, "Remember what I told you about battle formation. If you follow it properly, we can win." Hearing this, everyone followed Jiang's instructions and attacked together. Within a short time, they managed to kill the rhino monster. The teammates said, "That was amazing. We've never done anything this thrilling before." Jiang asked, "Are you all okay?" Paul replied, "Yes, thanks to you, we're fine." Earlier, when Cheng said that intelligence matters in battle, I didn't believe him, but now I understand. A sharp mind is extremely valuable for a team. Another teammate said, "I was terrified when I saw that rhino, but you stayed completely calm." Jiang said, "We should mark this monster for points. It's quite valuable. We'll get a lot of points for it." Then he turned serious and added, "Cheng, you're our main attacker. Acting impulsively like that drained your stamina unnecessarily. Mistakes like this could cost us dearly later." And Paul, what were you thinking? Fighting such a powerful monster head-on? Remember this. No matter how strong a shield is, if an attack lands at the right spot, it can still break. All of you made mistakes today. I hope you won't repeat them. Jiang thought to himself, leading a new team is actually much harder than I expected. As they moved forward, Cheng asked, "Jiang, as far as I know, you've never been to the forest before. So where did you gain all this experience?" Jiang suddenly said, "Everyone, stay alert. We're about to be attacked again." Just then, several rat monsters rushed toward them. This time, Jiang's team fought perfectly, without making a single mistake. Jiang nodded, "You're all learning very quickly." After some time, they reached a tree. Jiang said, "Everyone must be tired after the fight. Let's rest here for a while, eat something, and then continue." Checking the scoreboard, someone said, "It hasn't even been 6 hours, and the top 3 teams have already crossed 500 points. Paul added, "If we want to qualify for Mizuki University, we'll need at least 1,000 points. Those top teams are definitely going to qualify. Right now, we only have 76 points, and our rank is 2584. Jiang thought, "It's only the first day. I won't act personally yet. By the 3rd day, our team will reach 1st place." Cheng said, "After hearing our rank, we're all getting nervous. How are you still so calm?" Jiang replied, "We're already doing our best. There's no point stressing over others' success." Then Jiang started walking away. A teammate asked, "Where are you going? This isn't a garden, it's a forest." Jiang replied, "I know, you all rest here. You fought a lot. I'll go find some food. You won't be able to fight properly on an empty stomach." Night fell. While eating, everyone said, "Jiang, we thought we'd have to survive on soup. Where did you even find this food?" Jiang replied casually, "I was just wandering nearby and found an injured beast, so I killed it and cooked it for you all." Suddenly, Wang pointed ahead and said, "Look, what is that?" Jiang narrowed his eyes. "That's a signal. It looks like a large number of beasts are heading this way." Paul said nervously, "They're all Lord-level monsters. This means it's a level 2 beast tide. If they attack the steel camp, even it could be damaged." Jiang frowned, "But how did so many powerful beasts gather here at once? We need to get back to the steel camp immediately." Meanwhile, at the steel camp, the instructors observed the situation. One of them said, "A level 2 beast tide has entered the test area. Our team will take at least 5 minutes to reach there. We must inform all the students to evacuate immediately." Li Chongyan said seriously, "This is a serious problem. Inform everyone right now and prepare for battle. If we delay even a little, none of the students will survive." An announcement echoed, "A major danger has appeared in the test area. All students must return to the steel camp immediately. It is no longer safe to remain there." Back in the forest, Wang said in panic, "What should we do? The monsters are already very close." Jiang shouted, "Stop talking and run. If we slow down, we'll be crushed." Suddenly, a beast struck Wang and knocked him down. A girl ran past and said, "I'm sorry, Wang Ren. If I stop to help you, I'll die too." Paul said firmly, "Don't worry, Wang Ren. As long as we're here, nothing will happen to you." Wang said guiltily, "This is all my fault. I dragged everyone into this." Paul replied, "Don't worry. Even if we die, we'll face it together." Just then, Jiang stepped forward and stood in front of everyone. Cheng shouted, "Jiang, what are you doing? You're the weakest among us. You had a chance to escape. Why didn't you run?" Jiang said calmly, "All of you, leave now. You won't be able to handle these beasts." His friend shouted, "Jiang, what are you doing? Don't you understand how dangerous this is?" Ignoring them, Jiang stepped forward, and in a flash of incredible speed, he wiped out all the monsters by himself. Everyone stood there in shock. Cheng stammered, "Jiang, your talent is only C rank. So how did you defeat so many powerful monsters so easily?" What happens next will be revealed in the next episode. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.